Mic check. More Masters Podcast, your host, mate, of course. This episode going to be a little bit different. I got my oldest daughter with me, Brooke Bradley. She's across the table. She's in my seat, and I'm in the seat the guest is usually in. We talked about some things, and she always share some ideas and things she want to do. Whenever she expressed interest in a field that I feel like I can help her in, I just jump to it. So I told her today, get 10 to 15 questions ready. We'll go to the studio. We'll knock out a little podcast just to do it, see how she like it. So I'm going to let her take over in a little minute. She's nervous. You nervous?
Yes.
She says she's nervous, but we're going to rock out and see how it goes. So from this point, I'm going to just take over. What you want to do is you want to start just like I started.
Okay.
You can call it whatever you want to call it. You could just say how you doing, talk about yourself, but you want to start it off and then get into the questions, okay? So it's on you now. Which would your show to be named? What would your show be named?
Brooke.
Brooke Show?
Yeah.
All right, so say, welcome to the Brooke Show. I got my daddy on. Da, 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 da. You know.
Welcome to the Brooke Show. I got my daddy on.
How you doing?
Good. What's something you want to learn or wish you were better at?
Something that I want to learn or wish that I was better at. I don't know. I would love to learn how to speak another language. That'd be nice. And I wish I was better at talking. I don't like the fact that I stutter all the time. But people, they say that make me stand out a little bit. Some people like the stuttering. For me, I hate when I can't get words out. You know how I feel. Like when I can't get words out, I'll just stop. I'm like, you know what, never mind. Or that, somebody will laugh or whatever. And that don't bother me. The laughing part don't bother me. You can laugh at me. I don't care. I know I can't speak properly, but if I can learn something, it'd definitely be another language because you get paid more money if you know another language. So when you're coming up, if you could take 2 or 3 languages, do that. And then I wish I could communicate a little better in all aspects of life. Communicating for real and then just speaking, more fluently. But I make do with what I got.
Okay. What's your favorite place in Augusta?
My favorite place in Augusta.
Yes.
Boy. I like to eat. I like Longhorns. You mean like eating or just like place to go for?
To eat.
Yeah, I guess Longhorns. I mean, I like Country Boy, but that's in Waynesboro. That's like right outside of Augusta. But yeah, definitely Longhorns or Country Boys. I wish I could plug like a black-owned business or something like that, but I'm just gonna be real with you. My favorite place is Country Boys or Longhorns. I love steak and chicken. So. And you hate Country Boy for some reason. I don't know why, but I love it.
What did you want to be when you were small?
When I was small, wow. The first thing I ever wanted to be, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like the way I grew up and just the dynamic of things is fun. It's ironic now, but when I was young, I had cousins and stuff. We would hang around. Like you haven't seen them because you never been to New York, but when I was young and my cousins, we would ask each other like what we wanted to be, and all of us would say police officers, cops. I want to be a cop. I want to be a cop. And then you grow up and in the neighborhood I lived in, at least, it was like speaking to a cop was like taboo. You don't. I don't know if you know what taboo means, but it just means like something you don't do. Like, it's something you don't do. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wouldn't just go cook on the stove. That's taboo to you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So when I was young, I wanted to be a cop. But the real reason I wanted to be a cop because my favorite movie when I was younger was Die Hard, which you never seen. So what I would do when I was younger, I'd like to get the fake badge because he had a badge, like back then he put a badge around you, like an NYPD badge or whatever. And throughout the movie he kept getting dirty, but it's like the movie is like a day. It's like in a day in life. So I would like dirty up my wife beater that I had. I would try to dirty it. So I would go in the kitchen, eat some stuff, and put it on like try to dirty it, and I would put dirt on my face and stuff. So I look like him. So yeah, a cop was what I when I was younger, but as I got older, I wanted to be a different thing. I wanted to be, at one point, believe it or not, I wanted to play in the NBA. Of course, that didn't work out. It was so funny. Why you laughing a little? You laughed a little hard at that one. What's going on? What's funny about that? But anyway, I wanted to be an NBA. I wanted to rap at one point. I did rap. I wrote raps. When I was younger. What else did I want to be? Of course, a cop at first. That was really it. To be honest with you, like when I grew up, that was the you had a few choices that you wanted to be. So those were the things I wanted to be. So.
Okay. If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Say it one time.
If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chicken. That's it.
Chicken?
Chicken.
No steak.
Chicken. Nah, cause you know why?
Why?
I love steak, but you can't eat it too much because it stays in the system for a long time, a very very long time. So it's really not that healthy to eat. But chicken, it's the go-to. I love chicken, like baked chicken, fried chicken, roasted chicken. I like chicken, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like chicken. My least favorite chicken is barbecue chicken though, and that because when I was younger, and I did move down here. I lived with grandma. This before she was like how she is now. You don't know that. You don't know that grandma, but when grandma was how she was, like being her normal self, she used to cook barbecue chicken like every Sunday, fish every Friday, barbecue chicken every Sunday. So those two things I just don't like eating that much is fish and barbecue chicken. And when I say every Friday and every Sunday, I mean every Friday and every Sunday. It's like she had a schedule for the year what she was gonna make.
If you could live anywhere, what would it be? Where would it be?
Well, like you mean like getting to take you and Bailey and just live somewhere? Like
Yeah.
I'll be here, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not I like to visit certain places, but like to live, like to live one place. I'm okay with living here. That's why I'm here now. Still, I'll live here. Just give me a nice little house, ducked off in the area. You know what I'm saying? Where I got some neighbors that ain't gonna talk to me a lot, and people that just like to stay in the house and don't make a lot of ruckus outside. I'm real simple. I ain't.
So just stay in Augusta?
I was staying in Augusta. Maybe the nice side. Maybe I moved to Columbia County where nothing goes on at. Maybe.
Okay. What's your favorite sport to watch?
I feel like you know the answer to that question already.
Yes, I do.
My favorite sport to watch is basketball, and I know you didn't ask this. My favorite basketball player is my brother, Don. Don's my favorite basketball player of all time. He's my favorite person to watch. But basketball. But so if I like a team, like I'm a big LeBron James fan. So the funny thing about basketball, I love watching the sport, but I found that I can't really watch teams that I like because it's so much invested. Like I like LeBron. He's like an idol to me. So I naturally want him to win. So when they lose, it's like it's emotion there. Like, or he playing bad, it's emotion there. So it's hard to watch. Or because other teams like playing good against that team, it is hard to watch. I'll find myself turning the channel and I turn back to hopefully my team then came back and won. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Dawn. When I watch Dawn play, like I bite my nails, but I used to bite my nails a lot because if the fourth quarter is close, and you know Dawn is like if he lose he get mad. So I'm mad. I'm biting my finger. I'm like hoping he win. Hoping he just pull something out to do something nice or something good. And then it's like at the same time, even if they don't win, hoping that he don't take it the wrong way. He played his best he could play, so he not be mad. And yeah, so my favorite thing to watch is basketball, but it's a lot of emotion with Dawn because I'm a different person. I jump up and down, I jump in the stands, like I'm going crazy when Dawn playing. I'm going crazy. I don't care all the time. I fight a player. I don't care.
Okay, next question is, what are your hobbies if you have any?
My hobbies? Well, we doing it. I like to be at the studio. I like the podcast. I like to play basketball. I like to play one-on-one. I'm old now, so you know that. I'm old, man. So I can't play like I used to play, but I'll play some one-on-one. That's good. I like to shoot around. When I take it out to the park, I always go to the court and shoot. By myself, I just go shoot. I like to shoot around. That's it. I don't have too many hobbies, though, honestly. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't really party like that. My hobbies is I like to just make content, you know what I'm saying? Make an impact on people. That's a hobby to me, you know what I'm saying? And be with y'all and aggravate y'all, aggravate me. And that's it. I'm a girl dad, so I gotta be with y'all.
Okay, what's your favorite holiday?
Well, right now I'm grown and I got kids, so when I was young it was Christmas, but now it's not Christmas because, it's not Christmas. Well, you older, it's not Christmas, it's too much money involved in that. But I don't know. I would say naturally it'd be Thanksgiving because when I was younger, that was the time that all the family got together. I love family, you know what I'm saying? Whether I speak to them all the time or not, I love family. I love family gatherings because you get to speak to people that you don't normally speak to, and you get to, you've been to Thanksgivings where the house is packed, with people you don't know, you might know. They know you, you don't know them. You've been to events like that. Those are my favorite holidays because it's like togetherness. And I get to be off work. So like any holiday I could be off work is a plus, and get paid for is a plus. So it just depends. Like as you get older, your reasons for certain things change. So like when I was younger, Christmas was my favorite holiday because, I'm getting toys, I'm getting gifts, I'm getting clothes, I'm getting money, gift cards, all that stuff. Thanksgiving my favorite holiday too because I was always smart. So you bring your report card, you get money from family you ain't seen in a long time. But real quick story, I'm gonna tell you. One of my cousins was closer. You know how you got cousins like you're close with your grandma, right? And then it might be it's kind of hard to say that one. So it's certain family you're gonna be close with. So like your aunt Jane, or my mom. You know what I'm saying? You close with my mom, right? Y'all close. Mm-hmm. Let's say right now, let's say Elijah moved, so he's close, but it would be different. He wouldn't be as close. So you got that in family, right? So my uncles and aunts will come to New York from Jersey, but they were really close with my cousin Kevin, who was my dad's side of the family. Mind you, I stay with my mama's boy, so we stay with my mommy all the time. We came in here and there, you know what I'm saying? And one time, my cousin Kevin had got like some C's and a couple B's, which is nothing great. It's like just passing class. And they gave him like $160. Okay. So of course, next year we all bring our report cards. I had all A's. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, when I was in middle school, you just had numbers. It wasn't A's, but I had 90s and 80s, so A's and B's. And I gave him a report card. I remember he gave me $2. $2. And I'm not even an ungrateful person like that, but I just was like, wait, hold on. Why did he get $160 for just passing? And I'm passing with flying colors, and I got $2. So I ain't gonna lie. After that, Thanksgiving's still my favorite holiday. It's still a good holiday, but it was like I looked at it different from that point because I was like, okay, cool. This is very eye opening. I didn't want to see that part, but it was cool. That was wild though. $2, come on. I give you more than that.
Okay. The next question is, what's your least favorite movie?
Oh my God, bro, come on. I'm a movie person, but a least favorite movie, and it's hard now because I've acted. I've acted in some things, and you've seen them, and so I got more respect for actors and people that make and create movies, that kind of content. So, not to throw your question out, but I can give you like some movies I like, my top 5 or maybe something like that. Movies I like that people may not like, but I like. Cause I don't want to say my least favorite movie because people put a lot of hard work and effort into their art sometimes, and I feel like often we could say, oh, this trash, this, that, and it's like a spit in the face of somebody, And especially since I've acted, and I felt like I could have done better acting, this, that, and third. I really wouldn't like somebody to say, hey, that show is ass, it's trash, like, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? So I would say one of my favorite movies that people don't like, that people don't talk about enough, or probably feel like a low budget, is a movie called Strapped. You watched it with me a few times. I watched it. Remember in the movie at the end when they shoot that girl? She was standing in the store. All right, never mind. You probably watched it. But Strapped, I love that movie. King of New York, I love that movie. Juice, I love that movie. I'm trying to think of some other movies. Blue Hill Avenue, I love that movie. And it's a really, 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 really low budget movie that I like. And it's 50 Cent movie, but I can't think of the name of it right now. But I like the movie too. So I like movies that's low budget. It's just about the story behind the storytelling. So I don't have no least favorite movie though. Like least favorite is kind of wild too. Like you like it, but it's just you like it the least. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I can maybe some chick flick. I don't know, Notebook or something like that. I don't know.
Do you collect anything?
Checks every other 2 weeks. No, I don't collect. No, I don't collect nothing. To be honest with you, at one point movies. So the irony of that, you just asked me that. But movies, I had a bunch of DVDs. You see in a garage, I got all them DVDs. Those mine. But in society, we went from DVD players to everything is kind of digital. So it defeats the purpose. Like you might have a movie that I might have, paid for or bought back in the day is on Prime, and I got Prime. I pay a yearly subscription for Prime. So it's like, why would I pull a DVD out? You know what I'm saying? Or, I watch the Cosby's a lot. So I got all the collection of Cosby's. Like, I like to collect series like that. So, if anything, I collect stuff. I collect, like, series. So, I got The Wire, all episodes of The Wire. I got the Cosby's. I got Sopranos. I think that's it. I got some other. Oh yeah, I got some other stuff, but it's like HBO shows. So yeah, I like to collect DVDs though. That's my thing. I'm a movie person. I was a movie head. Like I would go to this. It was by the Verizon store, Robert C. Daniel, I believe. It used to be a used DVD place. Like you could just go in and buy. You could buy new ones too, but used DVDs. I go in there and spend like $50. I come in with like 20 DVDs every time. Movies that I got some movies I never opened yet. So yeah, I collect movies. Yeah, I'm a movie person. I love movies. I love film. I love cinematography. I love this type of stuff. I just love stuff. You know how I am.
Okay, this is the last question. What's your favorite memory of me?
Of you?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite memory. I got a lot because when you was born, at the time I had just started all this camera stuff when I was younger. Not camera like how I am now, but that plays a part into this and what I'm doing now. And I had this thing called BROOKE TV, and you seen the videos of you being younger. So I got videos from 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, 9 to 12 months. Then I stopped because I was working and stuff. But then I did like 18 months. So I just documented a lot of stuff of you. Like that's how people see you out. You probably be feeling like people looking at you. People really know you for real, especially in the city. People know you. Even everybody, I got some people call you the cool kid because you always been cool. You like me, like you don't get too up or too down. You like me, right? So, and that's how I am. So I'm not even gonna say my favorite moment. I'm gonna say my favorite moment last, but I'm gonna say it. My favorite moment it's like a teaching moment, right? So when I found out, when I knew that, we knew that you was about to have a sister. So we knew, no, not a sister, but we knew your mother was pregnant, and me and your mom wasn't really speaking at the time like that. We wasn't speaking at this time like that. But I always came to see you every day, like regardless of what. And your mom going to attest to this. Regardless of what, like the kids always come first. So we always made sure, you was taking care of. You saw both of us, and you had time both of us. So I would get at work, come see you, whether it's 3 hours. Sometimes just take you. I'll just pick you up, take you with me, whatever. Mm-hmm. All right. So this one particular day, I'm in your room. We talking, whatever. It's in your room with somebody else in the house. I'm in your room, we talking, and I mentioned something, and I was like, well, tell your mom. It was I don't know what you asked me. I still don't know to this day. And you was like, she can't. She got a baby in her belly. And, well, you said her can't. Her got a baby in her belly. That's how you was talking at the time. And I remember it hit me a lot because at the time, like I said, with us being at odds and not really speaking like that, I felt like at that time I wasn't. That's something I should have been saying. Like you was 4 years old. You shouldn't have tell me, hey, mommy can't do this because she's pregnant. But because of what I was going through and we were going through, it's like I wasn't looking at it from an adult standpoint. It was more so a selfish standpoint, So like I always talk about that because when me and mom had a conversation a couple months after that about something else, I mentioned, I brought that up because that stuck with me for so long. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the times I realized, okay, well, it's not about me. I got to make sure I do X, Y, Z because I felt like you saying that, it gave me like, it gave me a vibe that it's a possibility that you might grow up too quick. And I don't want you to grow up too quick. I feel like I had to do that, because like my and I'm not trying to give you a pity story like that, but my mother and father, when they broke up, I was 7. So my dad, he didn't live with us no more. So from 7, what they tell you in the black community, you the man in the house. So I'm 7. I'm steady. You probably bigger than you probably bigger than what I was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I was 7, so you can't protect your mom. They tell you a lot of stuff you're supposed to do, but and you have that mentality in your mind. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. I'm protecting my mom, my brother, my sister, but I'm 7. So think about you right now trying to protect your mom from a grown man. Like that way they tell you though, like you're a man in the house. So your mindset is already changing differently. So whereas some kids is doing X, Y, Z, your mindset is always on protection mode. You know what I'm saying? Or I might walk with my mom one time and she was like, like my mom, my mother pretty, so people always try to talk to her, look at her, and I remember a guy was looking at her or something like that, see God, and she was like, hey, next time God look at me, you tell him what you looking at. You know how TT is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay. But mind you, I'm 8, 9. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, what if they try to fight me? So it's like, I didn't want that for you. I didn't want, not saying protection part, but that was a sign of you doing that because you were 4, and you telling me, mommy can't do that. She pregnant, fool. That's what you said pretty much. Like, nigga, she pregnant. Use your head, boy. So I was like, damn, it hit me. So that's my favorite moment because like it let me like you learn. I always say you learn through your kids, even though I might know more than you, and I might know in a better way. I gotta still listen to something you're saying because you might tell me something I don't know, but you grow through your kids as well. Even though I'm supposed to be parenting you and helping you grow, a lot of times it's like you water each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's my favorite memory of you. But my new favorite memory of you, and I just only told one person this, so I'm trying to see how I'm gonna say it, but it's like it's like a reverse, and it's like everything happens for reasons. It's like irony and all this stuff. I don't know how this works, but the other day I was telling you, like I told you, you don't get too up, you don't get too down. You remind me of me because I can give you something you've been begging for 3 weeks, begging for it, and you'll get him like, oh thanks, and you'll go in the room and you'll just play with it. You won't jump in like Bailey. She jumping up and down. She going crazy. Remember last Christmas she went crazy and for like it's her gifts and she was like the next day she's like, Daddy, what the gifts at? What the gifts at? I want more gifts. Like she go crazy. You know what I'm saying? She really emotional. She a kid. But you remind me of me because like you don't get too up or too down. Like I can get you whatever you say you wanted that day. Whether you wait for 3 weeks, you just gonna be like thanks, and you gonna go. You ain't gonna get too high. You can get too low. You don't cry like that. You don't get emotional like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So. You remind me of me in that aspect. And so other day, I'm telling you, I'm like, yo. And I don't know how to tell people this. Like, I'm still mellow about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm going to work in a new store. I got a new position. I'm assistant manager now. And like, your face lit up. You smile. You was like, so, and you asked me questions about it. Like, you were really engaged and it was genuine, like, happiness. Not saying that people haven't been happy for me about it, but like, I didn't expect that from you because you remind me of me. Like I'm not too up or down about it. And I heard the news, I'm like, all right, cool, thank you, all right, thanks, da da da. People come to me. People have teared up because I moved up and all that stuff, and I'm just like, chill, don't chill. But for you to do that meant a lot. I'm like, damn. Now it wasn't until then. I mean, I knew it was a big deal, but like then I looked at it like, damn, okay. Your kid looking up to you, your kid happy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't talk to you about work all the time, so I don't know. But you was happy and you asked me this question and you just kind of like, and you was laying down. You got up out the covers. You was like, huh? You was smiling and stuff. It was just like, I don't know. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I remember telling somebody that. Like, yo, that's crazy to happen. And it was like, I would have cried as soon as she said it. I was like, I don't know, man. I thought about it. Not crying. I ain't gonna cry, but I thought about tearing up. I was like, damn, that's crazy that you was that excited for me because you don't get excited. You get excited, but not like, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot. You like me. You don't get too up. You don't get too down. You just be chill. So, yeah, man. What you think? How you think you did? You asked me a question. How does it feel to you doing this?
Good.
Do you think you can do a show? Then you can have like maybe guests or kids on, or you ask them 10 questions and just have your own little show? You want to do that? We could do something. What is called the Brooke Show? We could Brooke TV. I don't know what you want to call it, but we might make something up where you could explore some more talents. Cause like my thing is with technology and how everything's set up. If it's anything you tell me you want to do, I'm probably gonna try to make sure I can have it happen. If you tell me when to act, we did a whole skit. Remember that day I picked you up? Yeah. You ain't know I said, hey, I'm gonna write a skit out. So we get to the studio, we gonna work it out. I wrote the skit. We rehearsed it 3 or 4 times. Knocked it out in one take, pretty much, and you did it. And I want, like, if you say you want to act, do that. If you say you want to draw, I want to put you in art class. If you say I want to make sure that anything you say you want to do, that I support to the fullest. And if you feel like you don't want to do it, that's fine. But I could say, I did this so that she knows she didn't want to do it. I don't want you to go like, yeah, I could have been an artist, but daddy ain't never let me draw. Or I could have did this, you know what I'm saying? So I want you to try anything you want to try. You feel like you like or you interested in. I want to make sure that you get 100% support within attaining those goals or at least trying that. What's something you want to do that you ain't did yet, but maybe I can push you in that direction. Talk to the mic.
I don't know.
Well, everything you say you do, I pretty much say, okay, we could do this, but like I said, you be in your own world sometimes. So I know your mind changed. Sometimes you want to do this, you want to do that. What you want to be when you grow up? What you want to be when you grow up? You told me like 5 different things. Every year you change something, which is cool because you a kid. So
An actor.
you want to be an actress now?
Yes.
Because last year you told me a judge, and the year before that you said a nurse, and then you said a doctor. So I think you said lawyer or a judge when we were watching the Cosby. So I felt like you liked the mom's job, and so you wanted to do that, which I thought was dope. So yeah, man, this was cool. Let me see your nails. Oh, look at her nails, y'all. Look at her nails. I see you. All right, man, sign out. You gotta sign out your show, man. You gotta tell people, all right, man, this is the Brooke Show. Holla at y'all later. I don't know, something.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh wow. There we go. All right.